In episode 4, we explore the sim of Blissful, and we're going to start out with this parcel called Forget ME Not. And I like this. This is an awareness parcel for disease ME, which of course is abbreviated, which has been increased in prevalence thanks for a disease that I understand you're not allowed to say on YouTube or they'll just get you. And the long version. And as you spend time you think about it, it's really something. We have a park, in the city square I should say, and we do have a park. This is a band, ice cream, people are proposing, people having a picnic, people are doing all sorts of things, and hidden away, tucked away in these skyscrapers, are the faces of people who are suffering. They lie in bed 24 hours. Life goes on around me. I hope for a cure. Living with ME is like being trapped and watching everyone else doing things that you wish you were doing. And they're all black and white. Butterfly in a cage, you're isolated. So we have all the stories, and they're all tucked away in black and white on the windows, watching life go on. The movies, bandstand, the park, noises, segways, playground. I don't think there's a shortage of special interest. I'll call them special interest or awareness sims. Awareness for a better term. There's whole events regarding it. There's a couple parcels in SL20B, but in my opinion, there's something about this particular one. Maybe because it's a subject I actually care about myself to some extent. And I think there's an issue, but this one's just really potent. It's a good reflection. The person who made the parcel claims in their note card that they're not aware of anyone else bringing attention to the issue, so they're bringing attention themselves. And as I walk and talk, next door we have, just like there's Caladon in the previous sim in episode 3, we also have in episode 4 Victoriana and Company, Free Community. I don't recall if they're connected, to be honest. This is one of the older ones too that you go to. And actually I think it's been updated, and I'm ashamed to admit that I actually haven't thought about coming here in a little bit. So sometimes Second Life birthday event, not only do you discover new things or learn new information, but you also remember things that you haven't been to in a while, and it kind of inspires you to go back and check these things out. Because for me it's been a while. And it's nice to see that a lot of these communities still exist after so many years. So many sims. Part of the reason I started this channel was not just to bring awareness and inspiration and show people what you can do and all the things that exist, but so many sims that I actually truly thought were so immersive I loved have disappeared for the years. Even when I was new, I remember discovering new sims that disappeared. A French one I remember specifically. And then they're gone. Also, in Blissful, there's a autism parcel. Very 3D, very informative. You go up the stairway. There's a lot of information. It's very United States centric, I believe. But it's a pretty parcel. Bubbles. And you go off the top after learning or bringing awareness to a subject. And I guess you get to float away. Oh, you can steer it too. And do we get to go up and down? Yes, we do. And we can float to the very next parcel. Sometimes there's a parcel that's a little bit difficult to describe. It's called a water slide. It's supposed to be fun, adventure, and art. There's a lot to do. You gotta go up. It looks like basically a game. You go up the pathway to the top. If you can make it to the top, it looks like a fast drop and a water slide. And it's always somewhat funny, these little water slides. Oh gosh, it's actually stuff. And you know, it just goes faster and faster until you get dizzy. And if you opt to take the water slide, which might take you about 90 seconds to 120 seconds, it's a pretty cool art gallery. I like these cityscapes. You know, considering that I run a city on the mainland, and I actually do like taking pictures of it, maybe I should get into it. And it is Tuesday, day of restarts. In the very back corner of a sim and of an event, looks like two interesting activities. Or maybe one activity in one cool parking lot, but this looks pretty fun. And we got airship for the Gyros group. I'll give it for now. I was gonna say a piece of SL. Fly a jet. Drive a pallet truck. This is a cool group. They've come by my sim on a couple occasions. I never joined their quest, even though maybe I should. But you get to go all around the mainland and do different things. Oh, this pallet truck is cool. I need one for town. And you get to drive all different vehicles. You go on the sea, you go on the trains, you go on the air. You drive through people's cities if they have any parcels. There's a HUD involved. They always have different quests. They've been going on for a long, long time. I mean, I guess you could drive an elephant too, I don't know. So it seems like you get a good introduction to the group and the mainland. I'm wondering if it's grown since then, but I remember a time where they claimed that the mainland was about the size of San Francisco physically. So you had your atoll. Right here is Lapar, and this is my continent here. There's a small connection to Sansara, which is the first continent, with all continent, the mainland. Bay City's attached to it, and a couple of others. You got the Snowlands. Since then, Yiggernaut, I don't believe was connected before. There's a new thing where you can go down to these continents down here. They used to be disconnected. So now from the atoll, and you know, if you did this, whether you're flying a plane or whatever, let me tell you, it really is a long trip. It could take you literally all day. Back in the old days, we would drive around, and just like the drivers that drive around today, you can go around Sansara, and you can take the entire day. You can take a whole Saturday or Sunday, let's say, and not even do all the roads, and it's actually a quest. And now this connects to Bowser. So it looks like they connect over continents finally. So I mean, that's long. You go Satori, Corsica, Nautilus. I mean, here you got the Blake Sea, which is where a lot of airports are and whatnot. So I know someone must have done it somewhere. I kind of wonder if anybody knows how long it took to at least fly, if not maybe even take a boat from one end to wherever. Because it is, when they say virtual world, they mean it. Um, it's just, it's something else. And of course you get your toys and your free bikes and everything else. It's a really nice parking lot, and of course, hey, this one's customized. Destination charger. I should have plugged it in. But, so if you like exploring, this is a pretty good one. And right next door is Get a Fright Out. They go hand in hand in exploring the mainland and doing stuff. Yes, you see this everywhere. And if someone can help me out, I've been wanting to put this on my sim. Sometimes the prims aren't always what they should be, but I really like to join this. So if anybody knows how to get a portal in my town, let me know. Everyone else seems to have a time to figure out how to do this, but I guess I don't. I don't know. So you get a HUD while you're here. Here's the driver's waiting room. And you can join as a driver. Oh, like a pizza vending machine. It's got everything here. And almost 800 hubs, 800 vehicles. So there's 800 hubs. I was just complaining I don't know how to join it. So maybe this is the day where I'll figure this out. Even space stations, boatyards, Hollywood Airport, train stations. I connect from Route 1 to the main line, so I have a pretty good position. Because I really like to join this. Get traffic GSM. You know, I don't know if it like adds money or whatnot, but you know, maybe people do. But I'm always looking for ways to boost traffic, of course. And look at this view right here. And we're going to quickly highlight a Runaway Future parcel 299. It is a dense maze. I think they have this subdivided into 4 quadrants and multiple stories, and just the texturing with the layers. And we can go up the stairs, we can go down the stairs. There's a left and a right when you go up. When you come this way, there's a left and a right too. So upstairs is left and right, downstairs is left and right. And the eye candy itself is really neat. The maze is so dense, you need refreshments. And you have up, up. Which way do you go? So this parcel could probably take you some time. Just to get all, and I'm not even sure. You might have to bring a map. Because there's buildings, there's cafes. Now I'm up 3 levels. I'm up this really cool cafeteria. I'm at this really cool cafeteria. This place is dense. Maybe make a map for yourself. I don't know, but it's there's lots of layers, and it might be more. So far, just in this one scene, I count 3 levels. There are 4 pathways to take on level 1, 4 on level 2, which then 2 of those goes up, 1 goes down. There are multiple gardens, a cafeteria, which I did not know about when I first came here. And you know, this is really immersive. I like this cafeteria. And, oh look, a door actually exits into yet more paths. So, well, not 2 more paths, but outdoor seating. This is really, I hope I can find a note card or something. Maybe this belongs to a sim, because this, at this level of town, happens on just this little parcel. I hope this is it. Then, oh, I found it. Then, this looks like a definite place. From SL20B and for Blissful sim, we're going to file away another video into the archives, and we'll see you next time for episode 5. One last point. I managed to find the sim from the builders of a parcel. They have links to their art galleries, but not a landmark. It's a nice sci-fi immersive place. It's under construction. But if you stay there long enough, you get a random message of, "Hi there, can I help you?" And I wonder, are they selling me something? So, Purpose, what are you supposed to say to us? It's open sim. It's a nice sci-fi immersion, but why? I've never done this in my town. I wouldn't even know what someone would say. If anything, it'd probably chase them off.